Alright, now the story for Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game. I'm going to say it right here. The story, how they explained it, not the story of Harry Potter. I know the story of Harry Potter, the movies and the books, is great. But the way they explained it in this game is absolute trash. And no, I was not confused before he said that, because many people probably know that I never watched or read any of the Harry Potter movies or books. But really, the way they explained this, I was not confused. It was just bad, because this is how they would do it. Okay, Harry's trying to kill the Lord Voldemort, the evil wizard, because he is evil, killed his family, and is out to pretty much, I guess, kill all wizards or something like that. I'm not really sure. Never really read the books or movies, like I said. Or read the books or watched the movies. But the way they do this is that Harry Potter's over here. Okay, now the next scene is he's over here. They don't explain how he got there. Oh, we have to destroy these things. Okay, I get that. He destroys them. Okay, next scene is you're playing as a different character for no fucking reason. It doesn't explain anything. It really doesn't. It just jump cuts to different things. It's like, now we have to go and do this. Alright, how the hell do you know that? Because I know. Oh, alright. And it's just really bad how they explain this stuff. Alright, it's really terrible. The story in this game, not the movie, this game, is absolute trash. Let's go on to the sound, because I don't even want to explain it anymore. Alright, now the sound in Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game, is generic, I would say. It really is. Most of the sound design is not that great. You would hear the same repetitive sound over and over again whenever you use a spell or something. It sounds really repetitive. The soundtrack is not that great at all. It's definitely not memorable. But the voice acting is okay, I would say. Most of them are impersonators of the movie actors, but I will say this, they're not bad at all. Some of them are bad, particularly Alan Rickman's character, Snape, I think, Suckery Snake, or whatever the hell his name is, but he's particularly really bad. But everybody else, not bad at all. So overall, the sound is not terrible, but it's not great either. The soundtrack is forgettable. The sound design gets on my nerves, and the voice acting's okay. So there you go. The sound's alright. Let's go on to the graphics. Alright, now the graphics in this game. There is some good, there is some bad. Mostly, it's a mixed bag. Let's talk about the good first. The good, I would say the character models. The character models are actually really well detailed and look a lot like the actual characters from the movies, which is good because a lot of movie tie-in games that I noticed in the past years do not look like the actual characters from the movies. Example of that, Iron Man 2, the video game. Nobody in there looked like the freaking characters from the movie, but I digress. Anyway, the character models in here, for the most part, are really good. Also, some of the effects that you see, some of the spells are really, really nice, and it's really cool that every character uses a spell. Every character that you fight, every enemy, is a wizard, so at times you can see like 7 or 8 wizards attacking you at the same time with these like reds and blues, and it actually looks really, really nice. Now let's talk about the bad, though, because the bad... Okay, I'm sorry, I sighed there. It's actually not that bad. The only two things that I do not like about the graphics is some of the character models. Some of the character models do not look good. Mostly the enemies, like just the random repetitive enemies that you keep fighting. And usually that's always the same in most of these movie games, so I'm not going to fault it for that. Also, a lot of the environments, I would say pretty much every environment that you come across is very drab. It's all brown and blackish and really, really muddy looking, and it doesn't look all that appealing. The only color you'll get from this game is from the actual spells that you cast, and that's about it. And for a Harry Potter game, I know Harry Potter is dark now from the movies, but still, I would like to have more color in my Harry Potter game. Sorry. Anyway, there you go, there's the graphics. For the most part, they're good, but there is some bad. So it's a mixed bag, really. Let's go on to the gameplay. Alright, now the gameplay in this game. Think of Harry Potter as Gears of War. There you go, I just explained the gameplay, because really, that is all you do. You go through cover to cover, killing wizards with your spells. Throughout the game, you'll get different spells to use, like rocket launcher kinds, and laser kinds, and just machine gun kind, and just... It's just boring. I'm going to say it right here. I'm just going to lay it out right here. The gameplay is boring. At first, you'll be like, oh, the first maybe 20 minutes, you'll be like, oh, it's actually much better than the last one. The last one was freaking horrendous from the start. And this one's much better. I don't know, the cover system's better, shooting feels better. But after that 20 minutes passes, you'll be like, damn, this is repetitive. How long have I been playing? 20 minutes? What the fuck? and it feels like a long time, even though the game is actually really short. The game is only about 3.5 hours long, just like Transformers, the last Transformers game. But the difference between this and the Transformers game, Transformers had multiplayer. This does not have multiplayer. This doesn't have a single freaking thing after you beat the game. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm lying. You have challenge modes, which you can play the whole game again, except you're timed. Whoop the freaking dick. Okay, you can also unlock other things like character models and stuff. I don't know. I don't really care. This game actually, I'm sounding really pissed, but it actually didn't piss me off as much as the last Harry Potter game. And this is definitely not the worst game I played this year. But it's definitely, it's just a mind-grinding, whatever the hell that means, time. It's just not very fun. Story, they did it terribly in this game. The sound's alright, the graphics are alright, but the shooting elements and stuff is just not needed for a Harry Potter game. There's also a couple other elements, like sometimes you'll run away from stuff. Ooh, whoop-de-frickin' doodle. And sometimes you'll press the A button because someone's about to attack you, quick time events. I haven't seen those before. But, really, it really is a mind-numbing, that's what I meant before, experience, and I did not like it all that much. I'm not going to give it a horrible score, but I am not going to give it a good score. So there you go. I'm sorry. There is my review of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the video game. Look forward to my review of the actual movie this Friday. So anyway, there you go. Thank you and goodbye.